wondering about where you see opportunity in the fashion industry. I think I really like what you said about people being willing to share, because we all know that if we don't share, that it could be more detrimental than if we, there's no such thing as a crowded space in sustainability, because the
Yeah,
goal is to not have the planet implode.
right.
So we all have to hold hands and get there together somehow.
Yes.
There's so much discussion nowadays about fashion being the worst offender or one of the worst offenders. And I also feel like, especially in my chats with people in the collab, there's so much momentum for positive change. I'm wondering where you see opportunities, aside from obviously creating a circular undergarment brand,
Yes.
in the fashion industry. What does the future of the fashion industry look like, in a fingers crossed kind of way, and in a maybe more realistic kind of way as well, in your
Yeah.
mind?
Yeah. I mean, I think I'll just start by saying that, like, the opportunity, like, I think it was my dad that told me, like, where people are running away, like, find the opportunity. And, yes, fashion is like a really awful offender. But in that is like immense opportunity. I think about like the 500 billion that's lost dollars that are lost globally every year because clothing is underutilized, barely worn, and rarely recycled. 13% of textiles are diverted from landfills, but only 1% of that is turned into new yarn. So big opportunity. In fact, like the city of New York, I think paid nearly 40 million in 2019 to Waste Management to dispose of textiles. So like there's money there, right? Like
Mhm.
there's money there. And that's where we need to like find ways to incorporate that into our business models. Um, you know, I think another part of this is like really looking at the circular economy and breaking it down. Like actually there was a really, really awesome white paper that just came up. I'm going to see if I can pull it out. If I can't find it quickly here, I'll email it to you guys and you can send it out
Great.
to the people on this chat. But it's sectioned out all of these different opportunities, like what's the opportunity for recycled and eco fiber? What's the opportunity for resale? Like that's another really hot topic, is like
Mhm.
the future of resale and tech, and like plugins that go into brands' websites that will help their consumers resell that item,
Mhm.
when they're no longer wearing it. The other big one to me is design for recyclability. So setting standards of recyclability at the very beginning and having any brand's design team commit to those standards, and making sure that everything that you're doing is to make a better product and not just a cheaper product. And sometimes, and like I always say this, like this is by far the best time to be a creative in this industry, because that is what it's going to take in order to connect some unconventional dots and make sure that not only are you helping the company's bottom line, but you're also helping the planet and consumers and your entire supply chain. So those to me are like huge, huge, huge opportunities.